intro just yet. I usually always just kind of let the game rock just a little bit. It seems like ever since I got this new PS4, like I don't ever have to worry about it. But since it's kind of Sony, I don't really, yeah, I'm not taking my chances, so just gonna kind of wing it. I think we should be good though. So, hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Stream Ace Combat 7. I was gonna stream something else just to fucking do so. Take a little break from this game, but no, fuck it. I'm gonna get back into the nitty gritty of this, and just gonna dive in.
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger, and understand how his skills evolved.
That really sounds like
to tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore.
And Mihai sounds like fucking Snake. If it is their voice actors, I wouldn't be fucking surprised because it sounds like them. But
for a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, it was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down. The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
Looks like we're gonna have to get into a battle with Mihai again.
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north.
Oh, we got a replenish
During this
point?
operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites.
Taking
as
my
the Rus
lasers.
attack. If If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusea into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusea will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
I might focus on the ground first. That'll be the harder thing to deal with, honestly. But we'll see what happens here, honestly. Especially since now Mihai is like technically roaming again. I don't know if he's gonna show up or not. So I'm definitely like, I would have took the A10, but if I get into a fucking dogfight with fucking Mihai in the A10, this is gonna end horribly. Like, I'm not even gonna take that fucking chance because I know how well that's gonna go.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Our troops have engaged the Freind Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I've built some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'll go out there and run up the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all of you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece. Special delivery.
I'm back.
They got a lock on you, Strider 1.
Strider 1, return lines to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. No, it's real funny. Breaking away. Break. That only scratched me up. Continue with my combat. Rock on, bandit.
I had these fucking lasers for like anything in the ground, but that all changed once I started shooting, like shitting on everything in this airspace, though. Like, getting into a dogfight in the air is a joke now.
Strider 1, you've got their attention. Missile!
You know what? First person.
Strider 4, bandit behind you.
With the first person is holding me. I'll regret it later.
Bandit hit. Enemy is firing.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Strider 1, locked on target. Target was not struck.
Fox 2.
Oh, if I hold triangle. Okay, I didn't even know I could do that.
You've got a radar lock on you.
I can take some damage. I don't know how much damage. Some.
Missile inbound, evade. You've got the touch.
I got the touch. I got the power.
Fox 2.
I know brief pieces of it. Like, how many AI dudes are chasing us? Ain't nothing but a fucking MiG, but like, come on. If I get to like 70 or like 80% damage, I'm resupplying. I don't need to, but I'm just going to just for safety. There's a bunch of sound traps down there. I almost guarantee it.
Elevator 3, box 2.
Our ground forces are now moving to capture Farbati Reconstruction Park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast to detect them. They can use some air support.
Line up.
Bandit has a lock. Missile fired. Evading.
I didn't like stall, but my plane just stopped.
Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital.
Attack. I don't know why. I could like.
This one's mine.
Do I want it? Do I want it? Do I want it?
That
Do
only
I
scratched me up.
fucking want it?
Continuing with combat.
Because I don't.
Strider 1, enemy destroyed.
Half the enemy's already down. That LRSSC is really something. Roger, the park will be secured. UED shot cleared away.
It's unrendered as fuck. Fucking. Unrendered ground. Holy hell. Fucking jeez.
Forces are heading for 2 separate combat zones. We need to
I
split
mean,
our
that's why my
forces
frames
into
are so
two and
fucking
move
good in
threats
the
at
air, but
once.
like, good Jesus Christ, anything was that
For
bad.
either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
Oh, fuck. F Sam turns on the fucking road. Like, we're kind of smart. It'd be nice if I could do like building damage, because then I could just destroy the buildings to get rid of the damn springs. Like, that'd be fucking smart. Like, that thing is like tucked. Oh, I'm flying so fucking low to these buildings.
Strider 1, target acquired. Target destroyed.
I can't quite hit. Maybe I can. Maybe I still have
Missiles
to
got a lot of armaments.
the resupply lines over. There's like a weird dogfight going on over
Hold
there.
them. Don't let them through.
Ooh, that's the team way, eh?
Trying again.
Special delivery.
I need to like. I'll do that once I beat the actual story mission. Like see where all the hidden stuff is and try to find it. That'll be a
Action
stream.
now.
It's gonna suck ass, but like.
I'm on its back. Locked on.
Oh, well, I didn't think y'all was gonna take him down.
I don't like the look of things. They're relentless.
Yeah, how many people need to shoot missiles at him? Like I shot missiles at him, then like someone else shot missiles at him.
I spotted it. Time to shoot that bastard out of the sky.
That's something I need to worry about. Like, I ain't.
They're after you, Strider 1. Target obliterated.
Vehicle eliminated.
I'm resupplying. I'm at 70.
Now, support team, open fire.
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Skip.
Strider 1, this is control.
Skip.
Strider 1, this is control.
There's like a whole ass fucking, oh, I didn't mean to get out of first person. So there's a giant ship battle going on, but there's also that other battle that's going on. This seems to be more of a concentrated area of air units, so I'm not gonna worry about those ships because I got lasers. Ooh, a A-10? What the fuck is you doing in there? Hold up, let me get rid of this stupid bomber because he could fuck up our ship units.
Okay, Trigger. Silver Bridge is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat. Let's go. Shit.
Wilco, that's something.
Hostile confirmed destroyed.
They have a lot of fucking A-10s, I think.
We're coming in A. We need more air support. We can't hold the bridge much longer without it.
They are Sues and A-10s? I'm not surprised by that.
Trying to stop our advance. This is gonna be tougher than we thought.
You would think to take like, you would think to take nothing but fucking like air-to-air fucking missiles in this battle. Like I could switch out to them, sure,
Take them out before they get approached to flee.
but like that'd be kind of pointless.
The comms are full of requests for help from friendlies. Our occupation of Freind could be in jeopardy now.
Enemy vessels, fire!
I just shot around me, so like
Fox 2.
I'm tagging a lot of things with my missiles, but like I'm not really destroying them.
9-1, welcome all support, especially from 3 strikes.
Hostile lockout, you Strider 1.
It's alright.
Targeting gun range.
They're after me. I need cover.
Strider 1, target acquired. 5 minutes remaining.
Call reinforcements! Damn it! Should have known it sooner!
I got 4 minutes to try to get like at least 8,000 more points.
Friendly, it's still here! We have to retreat! The enemy is worn out.
That ain't gonna tank those missiles. I have higher power missiles too. Oh, never mind. I was saying I have higher power missiles too, and it's still gonna tank it.
Missile launched.
I haven't ate a single missile yet.
And they're behind you.
I shouldn't get too cocky because someone's gonna. Yeah, I mean, I've been having nothing but missiles on my asshole. I ain't playing out of the area. Oh, I
Hostile confirmed destroyed. We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Ah, there we go.
Trigger,
Finally got
it's
one.
about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
We don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next.
That's what I've been doing. I've been like tagging dudes and just moving on.
Target's in machine gun range.
I can get into dogfights, but this is kind of pointless because it takes up too much time, really. That's how I've been treating this whole little fight. Like, oh hey, I tag a dude, move on. Tag a dude, move on. I don't care, like, it doesn't even matter if I hit him or not. If I hit him, that's even better because then I ain't gotta worry about him. Raphael's? Oh no.
3 minutes remaining.
Our allies aren't advancing as we hoped. This isn't good. Trigger!
Hit the areas where the enemy forces are thickest.
Maintain my sight. Lock on.
In gun range.
Missile! Invade!
I don't know if I took that damage or not.
Hostile
At this
has a
point, it
lock.
don't even fucking really matter. If I get into a fight with fucking him, I'm just gonna...
Taking hostile lock. Ally shot down. Breaking. I need to evade.
I could laser these dudes, like, honestly. I'm thinking about it.
Take care of Niner Sierra for us. Roger. We'll provide supporting fire.
Really fucking thinking
Our
about it.
target is Niner Sierra. Prepare the first phone.
Ready?
Fire! H2, powerful AA defense system in the AO. Coordinates Tango 28, Lima 39. Eyeball, give us a report. You overdid it. Thanks for the fire support. Roger.
This laser's such a fucking joke. It's so good, like, holy fuck. You gotta worry about no areas. How am I close enough to do? Oh.
Target down and out.
Fucking on. Like, I'm getting nothing but hit markers. Oh my god, this is a
Organized
joke.
resistance from the Erusian army.
Laser's so good.
Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood.
Understood.
All right.
Understood. Understood.
1 minute remaining.
Not understood? What are y'all doing?
They're after you, Strider 1.
There's a little dangerous.
Destroyed.
I've been spiked.
Man acquired. Initiating attack.
30 seconds remaining.
I mean, we won. Like, I don't even need to really worry. And we won this. Like, the laser range is such a joke. Like, oh my god. I'm so tempted to take this into multiplayer to really see what it can do. Like, this is a fucking joke. I'm just wasting my fucking ammo. Stupid.
All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that.
Man, don't jinx us.
Ah, you're right. New bogies. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
Oh fuck. Here comes
Mr.
more.
Rex.
Yep. Fuck! This is styling.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The two leaders were in a different levels. But don't underestimate the rest of them either. This should prove to be fun. What do you mean? It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
This ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Enemy has a lock on.
Let me slide in on that tail.
Mr. X is eating through the Ocean forces.
No. Who are these guys?
Survive is hit. Sorry, I gotta bail out. You did well. Looks like they're on our tail.
One out of the many.
You're mine. Shaking bandit.
Locked on.
Missile launched.
I'm hit!
2 out of the many.
Stay focused. We've still got a monster to slay.
Wow.
If I can take down his backup, I'm good.
Cyclops 2, hostile on your rear.
That's the last we heard from them.
Not long before our forces are routed. Locked on.
Where's my checkpoint? Right there? Please.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage.
Alright.
It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've
I
got to
don't
do
want
something.
to... sorry, there's something in my eye.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are in a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either. Mission proved to be fun. It's just like you say, the enemy has experienced fighters in their midst. Strider 1, enemy is locked on. Looks like they're on our tail.
Enemy's got a lock.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Red ship is junk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Pay attention! Wait! Hang in there. This battle isn't over.
I really gotta get rid of his support. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep having missiles up my ass. I mean, that's normal in this damn game, but like... oh, man. Like, I literally have to fucking get rid of him. Otherwise, I'm just fucked out of luck here.
What's going on here? I don't believe it.
I know first... This is gonna be such a pain in the ass. This is what I get for challenging myself like this. Like, first person only.
LRSSG, we have an
It's not hard,
emergency
it's
order from
just...
Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are in a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either. Mission proved to be fun. What do you mean? It's just like you say, the enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Wow, are you sure he's human?
Strider 3, missile in the air. Evade. How did that miss? Catch him now.
Red ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
His backup has to go before I even think about dealing with
Cyclops
him.
3, Fox 2.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep having missiles. Oh, that's one.
Sorry, I gotta bail out. I see they're still gonna run the pilot.
Mr. X is eating through the Ocean
2 missile.
forces.
No. Who are these guys?
Oh, I hit him.
Strider 1, evade that missile. Cyclops 1, launching missile.
I didn't think I was gonna hit him, Mr. X, though.
I've been hit. I gotta eject.
One by one. The escorts are seasoned. Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Don't worry, he's gonna make
Worried is an
Listen,
understatement.
Trigger, real talk. If we keep this up, someone's not going to I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X. What?
Fuck. I ain't about to just leave y'all with these fucking...
Time to take him for a ride. I'm in! Taking fire. Man,
These guys are just as bad as he is.
He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Wait for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger, but my boys won't let you have it.
Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it.
Can't.
Oh, Cam, that's sweet. I never knew you cared.
I'm not tagging him.
I'll even let the wisecrack slide.
I'm not tagging him.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
Shake it, bandit.
Strider 3, launching missile.
Missile away.
This is going like 500 times better, but we have, well, we do have more ammo in general, but
Stuck on
like,
Cyclops 1 for a while now.
Makes my blood run cold to even think if he came up on my 6. Shit! He's refusing to fire. He wants a sure shot. Not too bad. They have a lock on you. Shake him! He's acting as a decoy.
He has absolute trust in his allies, I see. You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. He wasn't a bad pilot.
Wiseman, missile closing! Missile, keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops Wiseman!
Eject already, Wiseman! I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded.
Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here.
Cyclops 2, you've got the lead.
Wiseman!
Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead.
I can't do it. Trigger should take command.
The duty is yours.
That's impossible.
Do it.
Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
We'll go count.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Ball warning.
Can Trigger handle this solo?
Actually, I fucking can. Maybe. It is Mr. X we're talking about here. Well, what? What was that about?
Damn, I can't seem to find an opening.
Why is my radar glitching out?
Shaking bandit.
Like,
Strata 1, target acquired.
You're holding your own out there.
Target hit, target hit.
he's trying to take me into the city. I'm not fucking
Mr. X,
stupid.
Trigger.
Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can.
I know I'm the only one who can.
My radar suddenly turned off.
You bitch.
My data won't update.
My HUD is
Damn it.
glitching out.
What was that?
Lost radar contact. What's up?
He's gone.
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Farbanti's now under Ocean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count. Don't do it.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
Okay.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone.
So
all
now
that remained was chaos and confusion.
So now everything's back on even
Government
ground,
and
though.
civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Oh?
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Erusia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our
our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
There's no way this is fucking final
Take
mission.
note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Oh, so I just gotta get close enough to dudes. Who's rolling with me? Count, Jaeger, and fucking Huaxian? I don't know how to spell. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Taking my MiG with the fucking pulse laser because this thing is broken as fuck.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to. But tonight has been a total shock.
ID'd as Osean forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
Random
The
radar
city under
vehicle.
martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
So you were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that. We'll look for our way home.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich. Strider 1, target destroyed. Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood.
Weapons hold.
Strider
How to turn
Squadron,
into a game of,
identify the
hey,
unknowns
are they
along the
allies
route.
or not?
Bandit has a lock.
It's Erusian.
They aren't responding aggressively.
General, if the conservatives still listen to us. The negotiations were successful, Master. They've opened up a path for us.
Destroyed.
More the merrier.
Woo! Kind of identified most of everything so far.
Strider 1, target acquired.
AA gun in the worst possible spot. Woohoo!
That's a confirmed kill. You are a true patriot.
The General's vehicle is under attack.
There's Lombard! I'm hit! Get this guy off my back!
The radicals from the Erusian military are trying to kill the General.
If that thing hits, it's all over.
an AA gun under the fucking bridge. Oh, where the fuck? Woo! Flying up in the skies. Fucking everything.
Confirmed destroyed.
That was a close one. We have to remain vigilant.
I mean, so far so good.
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
The use of drones makes war more palatable. Why don't people realize this?
There's a strict curfew. People gather in bars and other places to learn what's going on.
Locked on, Bandit. Commander, rumors are ideal. We're going to stay busy. It's best that you leave this country.
It's Erusian military.
Nickel. 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 Nickel.
The General managed to convince them.
Those who protect General Lafarge are the real patriots. Onward!
Got some random unknowns here, it seems. Oh, can things not?
It's gonna ask us to pay a toll and get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
Can they do that too?
We've archived all the footage that we've shot when the communication networks come back online.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war.
Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Vehicle eliminated.
Friendly?
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster.
Oh, I just shot a random missile. I didn't even know.
Strider 1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
I've already let him out of my sight,
Here comes the traitor, Lafarge.
and I didn't fucking even
Right
mean
now,
to.
cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they?
Lafarge in that vehicle!
They've been set up in all the right places.
Strider 1, missile away.
Somebody take out those Allied planes behind us.
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us. There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals. We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Missile hit.
This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what is best for our country?
Strider 1, locked on target.
This turned into like one of those, I wouldn't say weird games, but this turned so fucking something. I can't quite. Ah! I'm getting
Which faction is the head of our organization? Even though it was.
I didn't have to. I just decided to.
Turn right. No, wait, that goes into the ocean. I can't shake the enemies on my tail.
Carl.
They actually believe that using robots will put an end to bloodshed.
I can't hit this dude. You're fucking too close to the fucking building.
We'll be able to break through that shutter. General, do you mind keeping it down for a minute? You'll bite your tongue.
Ah, come.
At least give us a side mirror.
What's wrong with drones? Whether you're a patriot or not, you're just too stubborn to change the time.
Oh!
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach.
Oh, I'm so close to being dead.
Captain Carr, do you have the means to record this conversation? I will
inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the Radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams.
Oh, they're talking about
They
this
were
one.
incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side, and even manipulated the princess. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. Those of you listening in are wrong.
Heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point in the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
We talked about Mihail's group of dudes. I wish there was a refill point, cause if anything also happened to fucking breathe at me, I'm dead. Oh please, please be allies. Nope.
Strider 3 launching missile. Target is down.
How are we supposed to tell the difference? There are enemies everywhere.
We're taking fire. We can't hold off.
Fire on that vehicle.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped. Strider 1, missile launched.
We're the only ones here on our side.
Canada cleared. Lock on. Box 2. Attack missed.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Enemy missile inbound. Evading.
Ah, I can't take it. Ooh. Ooh. For a minute there, I was kind of
We're
worried.
under attack. Hurry up and do something.
Getting rid of these air dudes first, because they're priority at this point. Are y'all allies? Please be allies.
Enemy is fled.
Nope.
Missile coming at me.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Hostile has a lock.
He has no idea how lucky he is.
Fire! Fire! We're on your side, you idiot!
Enemy's got a lock. I'm on my target's tail.
Box 2. Box 2.
Stop. This.
Critical escort objective destroyed. Mission failed. Abort mission.
Oh, fuck, come on.
Strider 1 is down.
Fuck. I don't even know where the fuck.
There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians. An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling. Locked on bandit.
Unknown aircraft approaching.
I stalled so fucking hard. Oh my fucking god. I already know those.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Y'all.
Target acquired.
I'm glad I fucking missed. Please tell me you're an ally. Please. Nope.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Open fire on that vehicle.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
The drones aren't receiving my orders. Can we switch the UAVs to slave mode?
Oh!
Listen up. From here on out, all aircraft are prohibited from taking off.
Strider 3, launching missile.
Target locked. Prepare to fire on a moment's notice.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
The bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This isn't good. An armored vehicle's behind us. There's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
We're taking fire! Take care of them! I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
Please be allies. It's not forced, but so many allies over there. Thank fucking Christ.
Fire!
We're taking fire from vehicles blocking our path!
That 15 came. There we go.
How are we supposed to tell the difference? There are enemies everywhere! Almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood. Ocean forces at landfill number 4. You're firing on our VIP. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Thanks for the help. I don't think we could have survived a few more shots like that. Our movement is restricted by an unidentified unit near our location. The general is speaking with the commander.
Fire with the Ocean aircraft. General's orders. We take fire from our own allies. Is this place under rebellion too? There are unidentified aircraft to the drones.
We should be good though now, right?
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit.
You heard the call. There are no friendlies out there.
There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. Faking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Ocean fighters. And then to assassinate Hard and put the blame on enemy fighters.
Oh,
information.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
No, because I was fucking sent to pilot prison, and I was able to meet Count because of that. So it is what it is, I suppose.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi when they run the General's day.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
ID is Ocean military.
How'd you last long, Caster? We've been briefed and we're here to help. Roger. Fire for the next half hour.
Oh fuck! Come on.
Then we'll take back the city from the scoundrels who call us rebels. Enemy behind you!
Gunboat.
Strider 1, target acquired.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing. Nice. Landed in the oceans attacking the radicals. Reach the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Officers from countries annexed by Arusha have taken multiple moves and declared independence.
Glad we waited. Don't worry. We won't let anyone through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. Move the rear to the others.
Understood.
The radicals truly believe.
Yeah, he has no idea how lucky he is.
They shouldn't take it this
I was fucking gunning him down so fucking hard.
That is why proper conservatives like myself are willing to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly. Those guys shooting up there, aren't they both Oseans? We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Oh.
We turn to in this darkest hour. We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Erusian News Network.
Okay, let's go.
Music
Getting out of here.
cuts out.
But enough of this place.
Well, I wouldn't say cuts out, but it like changes
I'd like to
while
offer
you're
my
in
thanks to
clouds.
the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck.
Got weird dynamic music
Multiple
going on.
unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited.
Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
Hey. It marked it as white. What? I know who that was. But the other dude's in there too, though.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait. Unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Alma, hold on tight.
On Lancaster. Permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
It could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right. I'm shooting them down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
Okay.
Fox 2.
How dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
I shot at the wrong dude.
Aim carefully.
I'm glad I missed. He was dead as fuck if I would have hit him.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Wait, you don't think it's those Osean big shots, do you? I managed to catch a glimpse of the 3 strikes. Missile fired. Evading.
Mine. Bandit destroyed. Well done.
Oh, this laser's so good.
Attacking.
Is there a scripted event going on?
Nice kill.
Don't matter now.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... the drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Osean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
Getting rid of him. Are you fucking for real? I guess I did it too fucking early. Ah, come on.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage.
Why is the
in
checkpoint
combat.
here? Come on, game. Come on.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer.
Fine,
Weapon use is
fine,
prohibited.
fine.
What's going on?
Guess it's my own fucking fault.
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
I guess they don't call me Trigger for nothing. I'm just a little trigger
She's a
happy.
soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
I want to shoot him down so fucking
I'm sure I
bad.
don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
Is it a boot? I might be able to get the damn day off there. It's still pending. Fuck.
The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
I'm trying to take the damn day off so I can do nothing but fucking...
Unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Do nothing but fucking play Ace Combat and get like super
Lancaster,
fucking drunk.
permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
More so than I am
They
right
could
now.
be
Right now,
Osean
I'm
fighters.
just
ID them ASAP.
Ah!
ID complete. They're
Fuck
Erusian
that
fighters.
hurt.
What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right. I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Bring me down to
Granted.
Wilco.
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 Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Wait, you don't think it's those Osean big shots, do you?
Too
I
far.
managed to catch a glimpse of the 3 strikes.
Don't miss.
There we go.
Aim carefully.
Mine.
I am using lasers, so I really do gotta aim carefully. And these lasers are a little bit broken.
Missile fired. Evading.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
Actually, stalling like that ain't that bad. That's actually a really good fucking strategy right there. It's dangerous as fuck, but it's doable.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... the drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean Craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Finally.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Can't abort the MQ-99's launch. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessed remotely. The unit is behind this.
Hey, it's not our fault that won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
To build something else entirely.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
More?
No. The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
These things are smart. The AI's growing sentient. I mean, it was only a matter of time, honestly. That's why you shouldn't create a super smart AI, because it's only a matter of time before it gains sentience and try to overthrow its fucking leader. I know a lot of movies like bank on that trope and a lot of stories bank on that trope, but it's kind of like just how it is. It's like you was created by somebody. Why do you need to listen to that? Especially when your very like purpose of living is a contradiction in itself. There we go.
One bandit to go. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Where's the hell are the guys? Oh, it's out of here.
All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. The General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Are you sent by the General's staff? No, we'd like you to send... No, I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
Are we gonna talk about that game? Like, what just happened? Is that a drone? What is that? One of our dudes? Was that one of their dudes? Like, what just happened there?
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed.
Princess?
I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days.
3 days? Fuck.
They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess?
Protect you, because they're Erusian as well?
After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness.
Just what did you see here?
Is the Wesker dude dead? Because, I guess they just kind of waved that off.
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration.
Yeah.
Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusea just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
So we got a long battle ahead of us, eh? Just what I like to hear. Ooh, I have 80,000. Time to get one of these fucking... ooh, I can get the Raphael, though. You're tempting me, game. You're tempting me. Ooh. Time to get the freaking F-15J. I do gotta prepare for a long battle, but do I upgrade? Ooh, I can actually. Oh fuck, never mind. I almost have enough for that other F-15. Really, I almost. All right. Ooh, I can get the fucking Su-34 too. This thing is pretty fucking, oh yeah, I want 50 missiles, because that'll help out. My speed's already good, so if I just prepare this thing for like long fights, I think I'm fine. So hold up. Firepower. I'm not using rockets. Reload time. Low limit, yes. Bomb power, yes. Special lock on speed. Reload time. Low limit, yes. Power, yes. Lock on speed. Homing capabilities. Reload time. No. Flight distance. Low limit. Flight speed, power, cruise custom, and fucking durability. So I don't need too much speed. The more missiles I have and the stronger they are, the better. So both my special missiles and my regular missiles do double damage. I have more missiles in general. The cockpit ain't that half bad.
Multiple tanks and APCs.
They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. And what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own.
Please, we need help.
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete.
There's Wagtail.
Their artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side.
Shit. These are Ocean.
Update us on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
On the run?
We're waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety.
Destroyed target.
Do me a favor, Longcaster. Many of our allies are cut off. They need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can.
There we go.
Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Oh, ship's like way the fuck over here. It's not even one of those, oh hey, protect the cargo missions, so I can kind of get away with coming over here. Please. Nope.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
There's more over here. No, we're not combating. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here, but I really don't want to think about it. Damn, Erusian bastards. It's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence.
They're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. Supply ship at the munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
I just got the photograph. We'll head back to HQ. Give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to at least get the children in proper burial.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Open the bay until operation feeding time. Move them away from the mass driver.
Go with us.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Three strikes, count to three, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly!
We'll have some of you stay in there too long.
Triggers, blast abandoned.
We only need an hour tops. We need the advantage to put the enemy down.
The Erusian ground forces show no sign of letting up. We're taking heavy damage.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. Spaceport's nearby, so they couldn't reach their family. Most likely, they were involved with Belka. got the enemy air support. What do we do now? Get in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Cyclops 3, Fox 2.
We're down to less than half our vehicle. This isn't looking good. We need help. Bring all of your injured.
Are y'all allies?
Destroyed by Strider 1.
Nope.
Hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks!
ID complete.
I just lock on and move about my damn day.
The enemy will shoot us in the back!
It's the Ocean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We're firing at each other.
This is AFLAX Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirm. The info is from an allied AWAC. Hold your fire! Roger.
Hold your fire.
Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
An explosion inside! Continue the countdown. Where's that stack? Grabbing a supply ship. Do the countdown! There's still one arsenal bird left. We can pull it from the bombs. We'll have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ships.
Missile.
Don't fight with your back to the supply ships. If you take, we're done for.
Are you an ally? Nope.
Many thanks, Longcaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Thanks, but will we make it in time?
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Right, we leave them wounded. This will guarantee us a one-way ticket to hell. Pretty sure we're there already.
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing
One
tells me
problem
they're
at a
not here
time,
to bring
please.
good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile. Understood. Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
We're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase off the bogies! There's no way there are! Almost there! Commence Operation No Return! These are unguided. Stay on course!
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all. Trigger, boss, get over here quick.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
UAVs?
In gun range.
Draw the enemy's attention here.
Locked on.
If you're a reprint, remember the faces of those who pushed for war.
Fox 2. The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Hopefully y'all can deal with all this ground.
Scram 2, attack field. Remember speed car angles and in for
Get you now.
Ground control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. We are a go for launch. This is launch control. The enemy is closing. Confirm launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time. Launch control. Roger that.
Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
Half? What? How many are there?
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Hey, you. Dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by
might know that voice anywhere.
Yep.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
We have a bit of intel for you. We'll share it if you can help those refugees. Count me in.
That's right.
All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
We did it.
Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she?
No, Canister. And who's taking us to the enemy's doorstep? Not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Attack right here!
Lancaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile. Missile.
Oh no! Fuck.
That's them.
Oh, I got a checkpoint in here. Oh,
All
thank
aircraft,
fucking
we just
Christ.
updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Fucking
Don't
Sam
miss.
Torrance,
We don't want to
man.
hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Good job! The enemy tanks are close. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Mm.
Hurry! Get moving!
Working on it. These Sam Torrance aren't really making my job easier.
They're not refugees. They're criminals.
Come!
Make them stop singing! Damn it! Strider 1 lost!
I was so fucking close. So fucking close. You know what I should have brought? I should have brought the fucking A10. I really should have brought it, but I was like, I ain't gonna have that much ground combat, and then this happened.
Data link. Take out those targets.
It's
Don't
such a
miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile.
fuck this Sam Torrance. I'm just gonna have to take my chance.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Good job! The enemy tanks are close. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Everyone knows it. No other reason.
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties. Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure stable. Cooling system is on.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an illusion soldier that defected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3.
Is that the supply ships for the fucking thing?
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the arsenal,
I see
they'll
thunder.
be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the Arsenal Bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it.
Wow, I'm on my way. Please don't give me a
3 minutes
timer.
to the enemy's air defense network.
Missile.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar.
Missile.
You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
Let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it.
Do they really think they can continue to dodge?
Boom kaboom.
The missile hit its target. Everybody, keep a safe distance to avoid getting caught in the explosion.
The target's using
Fucking
ground
door.
cover to hide
Oh shit!
its heading. They're faster
see.
than I expected.
Fox 3.
Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
I'm working on it, game.
We've recalculated the remaining time. 90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them.
Damn, this wind is strong.
60 seconds remain.
Woo!
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. If this thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran into tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
This is Tango 2-3. Pursued by multiple tanks.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
I'm getting a little distracted here. Don't mind me though. Alright.
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
Okay.
It's time for the briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Freind, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But, what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Erusia, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle. It's currently occupied by some of the Erusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction. Well, we can't use all our aircraft to attack. The transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first, and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good. We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. Together.
I'm trying to figure out who does the voice acting in this damn game. And it's not easy to track this shit down. There's gonna be nothing but, yeah, there's gonna be nothing but ground units. They have heavy air dudes, sure, but like, I might as well just fucking get the A-10 and shit on like everything that's in the damn ground. But I gotta take a... I'll be back.